Whiskey enthusiasts will often add a few drops of water to the spirit before drinking to enhance the taste. But until now, the reason for why this dilution enhances the flavor has remained a mystery. Now, scientists claim that the smoky taste is enriched due to the presence of a compound called guaiacol, which is forced to the surface, where it releases those distinctive aromas. Guaiacol is also found in some French red wines, perhaps suggesting that Bordeaux could be improved with a splash of water too. Before bottling, whiskey is diluted to around 40% alcohol by volume by the addition of water, which changes the taste significantly. We wanted to investigate the claim that if you add water to your whiskey it will smell and taste better. Lead author Bjorn Carlson from Linnaeus University told Mail Online. Ran Friedman, co-author of the study, had been to Scotland, so researchers decided to carry out their experiment on a Scottish single malt whiskey. They carried out computer simulations of how water and ethanol mixes in the presence of guaiacol over a period of 50 nanoseconds. The authors found that in concentrations of up to 45%, guaiacol was more likely to be at the surface of the glass rather than in the bulk of the liquid, improving the perception of the taste and smell. As you dilute whiskey down to 40%, the guaiacol moves from the bulk space to the interface between the whiskey and the air, said Dr. Carlson. The lowest percentage we tried was 27%, where there were even more guaiacols at the interface, he said. This suggests the more water you add to whiskey the better it tastes. Although researchers did not try percentages under 27, at concentrations more than 59%, the authors found ethanol interacts more strongly with guaiacol, which means the molecule is driven down into the solution and away from the surface. This would mean the smoky taste was less prominent, so it makes sense that experts add water. In France they actually store their wine in oak barrels, so there are guaiacol molecules in the red wine, and in that sense perhaps they should add water, said Dr. Carlson. Researchers note that receptors in our noses and tongue are sensitive to different compounds. This means it is hard to say how much you could dilute the whiskey until you could no longer appreciate its taste and smell. Our paper is trying to work out how to get the best taste and smell, but there is no consensus as it varies person to person and depends on what taste you already have in our mouth, said Dr. Carlson. Then I think there's a lot of placebo as well. If someone says this tastes good, then you are affected by that person's opinion too, he said.